Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this January the 16th, 2025. I'm hoping everybody had a great Thursday out there so far. Everybody has a great Thursday evening. Hope everybody continues to stay safe and well and also enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got. Okay, in tonight's video, we're going to be talking about the storm systems which moving across portions of the country. Also, the subtropical and northern jet branch may meet up and may produce some wintry precipitation from Texas to the Carolinas. We will continue to monitor that as we can roll forward, but right now I'm looking at the short-term range forecast, so soon as we get a little closer to it and I know a little more, I will show the model guidance once again. The models are still all over the place, so right now I'm not putting too much faith into the model range yet, but I will continue to monitor the range forecast model data, and I will determine later on when it gets a little bit closer to see if the winter precipitation. But right now the cold air looks to be 100% guaranteed in place. Moisture still questionable. It's a 50-50 shot at this time, so I will have more, like I said, coming up as we continue to roll through the weekend and into at least by Sunday or Monday time frame. I should have a better handle on this situation here. Alrighty, let's take a look at the subtropical jet. You can see it move across the eastern Pacific, across Mexico, into Texas, through the Gulf of Mexico, all the way out into the north central tropical Atlantic. You see one little area of low pressure swirling around over the north tropical Atlantic, not too far from St. John's Island. That will continue to push on off to the east. As you can see, this northern tropical jet's pretty much moving through Canada right now, just only bringing a little bit of precipitation through portion of Montana over to Minnesota and Wisconsin region. And then we got another portions of the northeastern U.S. with some more wintry precipitation from portion of West Virginia, Pennsylvania, all the way up in the Maine region as well. Got a little system here trying to produce some showers maybe that might bring a little bit of shower activity to Cuba and also maybe portions of the Bahamas as well. Alrighty, if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Also like these videos, share these videos, and let's continue getting the show on the road here, folks. Alrighty, you can see here is your forecast for your Friday. As you can see, we got a little bit of snow up here around New York State. More snow up here in portions of southeast Canada, portions of the northern Great Lakes over toward Lake Superior, Lake Huron area. Also over towards portions of northern Minnesota, Wisconsin, also South Canada region. Also more snow over here in southwestern Canada through Montana, Idaho to portion of Wyoming, Colorado, portion of northern New Mexico. We got mixed precipitation in portion of Michigan, down to Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, portion of Pennsylvania, West Virginia, western North Carolina, eastern Tennessee. Some freezing rain in that portion of the area as well, and also portion of Ohio. Shower activity from portion of Ohio down to Tennessee to Georgia to portion of the Carolinas, Arkansas, Missouri, southeastern portion of Kansas, eastern Oklahoma. Then we got thunderstorms and showers from Texas all the way over toward portions of South Georgia, including the Gulf of Mexico, and a little bit of shower activity down here, portions of the Florida Keys back into the northwestern portions of the Bahamas. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area. Alright, let's move on into your Saturday forecast. You can see we got snow showers flying up here in portions of southeast Canada, stretching into portions of Lake Huron and Lake Superior, northern Michigan region. More mixed precipitation in that region as well, stretching into Ohio, Indiana, Tennessee, northern Alabama, northern Georgia, maybe a little bit in upstate South Carolina, western North Carolina, up toward Delaware, D.C., New Jersey, Rhode Island, all the way up into Maine. Pockets of freezing rain possible in New York State, Pennsylvania, and West Virginia and Virginia regions. Then we got thunderstorms and showers for portions of southern South Carolina, the coastal waters of the Atlantic, much of Florida, down into portions of southeast Georgia, southern Alabama, Florida Panhandle, Big Bend area of Florida as well, stretching back into Louisiana, Gulf of Mexico. Showers in Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, portions of South Carolina, North Carolina, and southeastern Virginia. More snow flying in portions of North Texas, the New Mexico to Colorado, Wyoming, Montana, portions of Idaho and Utah regions as well. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area. Alright, let's move on to your current watches warning map for your location across the nation. Alrighty, you can see here on the map we got winter storm advisory, winter storm warning for West Virginia, up in the portion of Pennsylvania, New York State, and Ohio. Wind advisories in portions of the Virginia region. This is a late wind advisory here across South Carolina, eastern Georgia. River flood warnings still continue for portions of Arkansas, Louisiana, East Texas. We got wind advisories in portions of Texas, also up in the North and South Dakota, with winter weather advisories up here as well, and portions of Minnesota, North Dakota, portions of Colorado, also Wyoming, Montana. We also have high wind warning watches in effect for portions of West Texas, portions of New Mexico, also in the portion of Wyoming, also Montana region. Air quality alerts up here in portions of Idaho and also Oregon State. And then we got frost advisory, freeze warnings in effect for portions of California, and special weather statements for New Mexico. Alright, now we got small craft advisory, gale warning stretching from up here portion of Delaware all the way down to the South Carolina coast, and then from northern California up to Washington State. Hawaiian Chain Island looks good. Small craft advisory, gale warning around the Alaska area. Inland area we have winter weather advisory, winter storm warnings, and some wind advisories there as well. Alright, here's a look at the Storm Prediction Center outlook. We just got general thunderstorms expected for day 2, pretty much from Alexandria, Louisiana to New Orleans, Mobile over toward Dalton, Alabama, toward Birmingham, Alabama, Greenville, Mississippi, Jackson, Mississippi as well, but no severe weather expected. Let's take a look at day 3. Okay, here is day 3. General thunderstorm from New Orleans up to Columbus, Georgia, Dalton, Alabama, Tallahassee, Florida, Jacksonville, Florida, down to Orlando, Melbourne, and also Tampa area as well. New Orleans, you're included. And a little bit along the Outer Banks of North Carolina. General thunderstorm, no severe weather expected at this time. Alright, here's a look at the GFS computer model run over the next 16 days. We have a little swath of snow from Texas to eastern Carolina and to North Carolina, upstate South Carolina to North Georgia, all the way back over to a portion of the central U.S., just about 1 to 2 inches, with maybe some higher amounts over southeast Texas, southern Louisiana, then again from Missouri to Maine, also southeast Canada, central Canada, southwestern Canada, through Montana, all the way back into Wyoming, Colorado, a little bit in California mountain range as well, and also Nevada region also, a little bit in New Mexico also. Otherwise, pretty much just light amount of snow to no snow expected in some area, but this here probably will change across the southeast, and like I said, we will continue to monitor it and see what happens. Alright, well, I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe if you have not already. Like these videos, share these videos, and we'll catch you back in the next one. So have a wonderful, wonderful Thursday evening, folks. Take care and enjoy the weather, because it's the only weather you got.